chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in. There's a lot going on this week in NBA 2K TV. We simulate the NBA All-Star Game and NBA 2K16. Hang with Deshaun Whiteside.
Moving up in the world. I didn't even know that.
Kick off 2K Pro-Am Road to the Finals. Vote on your top plays of the week. And, of course, give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And the series tonight takes place in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers going up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for Utah, they weren't able to capitalize on their home court advantage in Game 2, and now look to get back on the winning track. We'll see how they do. Well, with the split of the first 2 games on their floor, it would seem paramount for them to take one back between Game 3 and 4. Kenny, do you see them getting that game back tonight or in Game 4?
That's tough. But if they do get one of those games, it'll likely be tonight.
And it's the start here of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. 2K Sports postseason presentation of the NBA, and it's tied 1-1. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Utah Jazz facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. You look at Cleveland. Guys, what's your take right now on this Cavaliers team?
Yeah, they've managed to tip the balance of the series their way, no doubt about it. Splitting those first 2 on the road was an advantage, but it's still up. In the air. A win tonight would go a long way towards cementing their future as an NBA champion.
There's no question it would help, but it's still far from a sure thing. I mean, despite getting that split, I still have them as the underdog in this series. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're just not going to roll over. And at this point, you know teams playing in the finals can win wherever the game's being played.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Jazz. Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Exum and Burks, their backcourt, and it's Banks in at the small forward position. Burks' shot is good.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there because to me it's just much more comforting to play from the front than to be battling from behind.
Irving passes to LeBron. Back to Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
To the right side. It's Banks with the drive. Shot misses.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Favors. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Banks, no good.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Shumpert dishes to James. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Gets an open look and hits.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Irving. LeBron kicks to Irving. That's good. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Banks. Burks, the pass to Banks. Inside. And then Favors with the dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach David Blatt. Doris?
Coach said that as nice as it was to take home court advantage in this series, it would have been even better to keep it. He said, we know they are going to come out full throttle in this one and try to get home court advantage back. Hopefully, we won't let them. Let's watch it, guys, and see.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now here's Banks. And it's Exum in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Exum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Irving. He dishes it to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Cole Aldrich with the slam.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Jazz trail by 3. Banks kicks to Favors. Outside Banks. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gobert's got his first 2 points.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And the dunk by James.
Love the aggressive attitude. I mean, no invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
Pass to Banks. Up top Favors. Here's Burks. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. LeBron dishes to Irving. James a screen on Gobert. Irving attacking. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
Jazz trail by 5. Over to the left wing. Here's Banks. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Banks has got his first points of the night. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. LeBron kicks to Aldrich. There's the bucket. Good.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Jazz trail by 3. Here's Exum. Banks kicks to Burks. Another miss by Utah. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. James with the ball. Banks with the block. Out to the right wing. Exum with a wide open look. Thompson with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Down low, it's tipped. Favors against Irving. Pass to James. Kicks it out to Love. And there's the 3-second violation. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Derek Favors third. And of course, Freak.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls. A different look now for Cleveland. Now's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Iman Shumpert. Utah also making some changes with he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Hayward comes in for Burks, and Trey Burks subbed in for Exum. Now here's Banks. And Irving comes to help. Shot clock at 5. Favors attacking. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Irving kicks to Smith. Passes it to Dellavedova. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
In the corner, it's Hayward. Lots of room. Shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. Outside Irving. At the elbow, Varejao. Outside Irving. And stolen by Burke. And there's the pass to Banks. And that misses. That would have put him up.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
They get the rebound. Withy, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Pick by Varejao. It's deflected. And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break, and stolen by Irving. Smith outside. And Thompson kicks to Varejao. Varejao setting the pick for Irving. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Irving's got 8 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Outside Banks. Hayward on the wing. Favors with the screen. Back to Banks. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Utah, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That's good from Banks. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Williams is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Thompson outside. Varejao setting the pick for Thompson. On the wing, Williams. Burke covering. And Thompson kicks to Smith. 6 to shoot. Varejao setting the pick for Smith. Great D that time from Banks.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Williams following the basket by Freak. It's Williams with the drive and stolen by Burke. And now Utah, fast break. Rebound by Smith.
You rarely see him missing dunks. But the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
He feeds it to Williams. Launches it. Rebound, Utah. One-on-one here.